Welcome to Homeless Management Information Systems Made Simple. I'm Dave Totten, and this is a first in a series of videos on coordinated intake, assessment, and referral. This first video will focus on client intake, mobile outreach, and some of the automated features incorporated into a mobile app that make it simpler for the outreach worker or data entry person to help the homeless. People often ask, why does HMIS have to be so difficult? Why should we spend so much time entering information or data about our homeless clients, when instead we should be spending that time helping the homeless? With coordinated intake, assessment, and referral, we now have an opportunity to turn the corner on ending homelessness. We start with coordinated intake, and for our purposes, intake simply means entering a client into our homeless management information system. HMIS and coordinated intake, assessment, and referral begin with client intake, but client intake becomes much simpler if the homeless client is already in the system. So we begin our process by searching our homeless management information system to see if the client may already be in the system. Let's start with client search. The quickest way to intake a client is to search the database to find out if the client is already in the system. If your client is in the system, they may already have a community card, ID, that will allow you to quickly scan their card to bring their information up on your screen or mobile device. If not, you can ask for their client key or PIN number to bring up the client information. Using the community card, client key, or social security number is the best way to avoid having duplicate client records. If a scan card or client key number is not available, you will need to enter other identification about the client, such as last 4 digits of the social security number, last name, first name, gender, or date of birth. For this example, we will only enter the client's last name. Searching on just the client's last name, Edison, will likely return multiple clients with the last name Edison. Adding the first name or date of birth will return fewer records, but misspelled name or incorrect date of birth would not find the client's record. Click on the search button to find the client information. The client search resulted in multiple records with the last name Edison. Scroll the search results to find the correct client. You can go back to enter more search criteria to narrow the search, or select the client from the list. The client information form is displayed to allow you to confirm or update this information. The form indicates that the client has already signed a consent form. If the client had not signed the consent form, click the consent button before you continue intake or assessment. If the client agrees with the consent form, they can sign a hard copy form or sign electronically on the mobile device. Simply select the signature box and then the signature icon. The signature line is displayed on screen. The client can then sign on the mobile device. The client's signature is now stored in the HMIS database. This concludes our video on client search and consent. The next video will demonstrate how to enter a new client into the system in less than 2 minutes. Thank you for watching OpenHMIS Made Simple.